Hi, welcome. Welcome. Good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of our weekly live maths question and answer sessions. Welcome, welcome. Um, we started this series last week, where basically every week or every weekend I try to solve some questions here live. Uh, Questions cut across different maths topics, different chapters, different questions, different topics. All right. So just the way so that you we solve them together live. You can ask your questions live, and you see how they are done step by step. And also, it's also a way to help us cover more because our normal tutorial videos on the channel, we go topic by topic and we take it little by little, dropping two, three videos every week. So that way, I know it's kind of slow because there's a lot to cover in mathematics. So this weekly series will help us to. Please don't mind me. I'm trying to drop the link on WhatsApp so that others can join us. All right. I'm trying to drop the link on WhatsApp so that others can join us. But like I was saying, this series was brought up so that if you have questions, you have math challenges, you have questions that are difficult for you to solve, you can share it and we'll solve it here live. You will see the solution step by step. You can ask questions if you are here live and you get your answer. And also to help us cover more, answer more questions and touch more topics that you may need in case you're preparing for exams or whatever, instead of waiting for our weekly videos, which maybe before we reach the topic that you are finding difficult, you may have written your exam or time you have passed and all of that. But at least this way we'll cut across several topics. Every week we try to solve three, four questions from different topics. So at least that way we'll cover more quickly. All right, so welcome. Please, I would like you to help me your friends, invite your friends. So, if you're watching this now, you can copy the link and put on your WhatsApp status so that your friends can see it and join us. Sorry about that. I'm having a little bit of cold and catarrh, so you'll be on with me, but nevertheless, we're going forward. All right. So, like I was saying, you can invite your friends to join us. Just copy the link of this stream now and share it in your groups, share it on your status, share it where you know your friends, your audience, especially if you have students in higher institution, maybe 100 level, 200 level, or in secondary school that you know this will be helpful for. You can share this so that they can come and join us and learn. All right. So that being said, we'll get started now. I'll share my screen so that you can see. We have three questions to solve today. All right. Let me share my screen. And if you're watching this as a replay, still go ahead to share this. Go ahead to share it. Copy the link, share to others, urge them to come and watch because they will learn something. Don't forget to engage with this stream, like it, share it, and also drop your subscribe to this channel if you've not done that. All right, subscribe to the channel because it helps us a lot. All right, so I'll share my screen now. All right, so I hope you can see my screen. I hope if you're watching live and you can see my screen, you can just put in the comment that you can see my screen. And if this is a replay, then I hope you can see my screen. Okay. Yeah, so let's start with the first question. The first question is probability. First question is probability. So the probability of x, y, and z occurring are 1 over 4, 2 over 3, and 2 over 5 respectively. 1 over 3. Alright, so find the probability that A, all three events will occur. Find the probability that only two of them will occur. Find the probability that only one of the events will occur. Find the probability that none of the events will occur. And then find the probability that only event Z will occur. Alright, so we've not done probability on the channel, but at least, like I said, that's the essence of this series, so that we can also solve questions from some topics that we've not done or we've not covered on the channel. In case you have exams, you are preparing for exams and all of that, it will help you. So, so let's start with this one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Very important. Subscribe and ring the notifications button so that whenever we have something like this, you can, you'll be notified to come and join us immediately. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now that we're going to solve this, so let's look at the solution. So I tell people that probability is one of the simplest topics in mathematics. Probability is very, very simple. All right. Now let's see how we do this. Now, first of all, we are told that the probability of x occurring. So write it like this: the probability of x is 1 over 4. Okay. And if you know about probability, you know that the total probability or total likelihood of anything happening is 1. The maximum probability of any event occurring is 1, and the least or minimum probability is 0. 1 means that event is sure to occur. For instance, death, the probability of death is 1 because everybody is sure to die. And then the probability that an event will never occur is 0. All right. So every other probability falls between 1 and 0. So how does this help us? If we know that the probability of event X occurring is 1 over 4, that means the probability of not X, which we can write like this, X complement, will be 1 minus 1 over 4. All right. 1 is the total probability, or some people say it's 100%. And then 1 over 4 is probability of X. And if you do this subtraction, you should be getting 3 over 4. So the probability that X will not occur is 3 over 4. All right. And then we'll go over and do the same thing for Y. probability of y occurring is, we're told is 2 over 3. Therefore, we know that the probability of not y, that is probability of y not occurring, is still going to be 1 minus the probability of y, which is 2 over 3. And if you do this subtraction, I believe by this time you know how to do subtraction of fractions. But if you do this subtraction, 2 over 3, you should be getting 1 over 3 as your answer. All right. And then finally, the probability of z, we are told is 2 over 5. All right. So therefore, the probability of not z will still be 1 minus 2 over 5. And if you do the subtraction, this should give you 3 over 5. So now we know the probability of x, probability of not x, or that probability of x not occurring, probability of y occurring, probability of y not occurring, probability of z occurring, probability of z not occurring. Alright. So now let's begin to look at the questions one by one. A says we should find the probability of all events. That's probability of x and y and z. That's what A says, that all events will occur. All right. So the probability that x will occur and y will occur and z will occur. And in probability, if you take note of this, when you say and anywhere, and means multiplication and or means addition. Maybe I should just write it up here. I hope you can see this place. And means times or multiplication, while or means plus or addition. So you can take note of this up here when we are dealing with probability. So that means these three, this probability will give us, let me just write it here. Probability of x from the question is there, 1 over 4, and is times. Probability of y is 2 over 3, times probability of z is 2 over 5. Right? So 2 here can cancel this to give you 2, and this 2 will cancel out this 2. So our answer here is 1 over 15. So the probability of all three events occurring is what? 1 over 15. Alright? 1 over 15. I hope that's clear. So that's just simple multiplication there. Alright? Just simple multiplication. Then let's continue. And then we have B. We are told that only 2 of them will occur. All right. Now, if only 2 of them occur, that means either x and y will occur, z will not occur, x and z will occur, y will not occur, or x and y and z will occur and x will not occur. That means only 2. That means 2 will occur and y will not occur. So that means we are looking at the probability of, please follow me. This is not hard, but you need to be careful. Probability of x and y and not z. That's one option. Right? They say 2 will occur. So it's either x will occur, y will occur, and z will not occur. And this will give us x is 1 over 4, y is 2 over 3, and then not z is this 3 over 5. So please be careful that you don't use the probability of z. This is probability of not z because we're only taking 2. So 3 can cancel 3 here. 2 here is 1. 2 into 4 is 2. Therefore, this will give us 3 over 2 times 5 is 10. The probability that x will occur, y will occur, and z will not occur is 3 over 10. Alright? 3 over 10. People cancel 3, 2 here, 2 here, 2. 3 over 10. Sorry, not 3 over 10. I cancelled out this 3. I'm making a mistake here. Sorry, I'm making a mistake here. Probability here is not 3 over 10. I forgot that we've cancelled out the 3. Sorry, it's only one that is left here. So it's 1 over 10. Sorry for that error. Then we'll go to C. Okay, sorry, we're not done. We're not done. Now, this is the probability that X will occur, Y will occur, but Z will not occur. Then there's also a probability that X will occur, Y will not occur, and then Z will occur. So this is another scenario that can take place. Since we are looking at the probability of only two, so it could be X, Y, and not Z. It could be X, Z, and not Y. That's the second one. X, probability of X happening is still 1 over 4. Then not Y is now the second one, which is 1 over 3. And then probability of Z is 2 over 5. Probability of Z is 2 over 5. So X, not Y, and Z. And if we cancel out here, 2, sorry. Alright, so 2 here is 1. 2 into 4 is 2. So basically we are left with 1 over 2 times 3 is 6 times 5, 30. 1 over 30. Alright. And then there's another scenario whereby X will not occur, but Y will occur and Z will occur, since we are looking for probability of 2. So if X is not occurring, that is this, like 3 over 4. Then probability of Y occurring is this, 2 over 3. And the probability of Z occurring is this, 2 over 5. Okay? Now, 2 times 2 can cancel this 4, right? 2 and 2 is 4. We'll cancel this 4. 3 here is 1. 3 you cancel here. So the probability here is 1 over 5. Alright? So like I said, this thing is simple. It's just to be careful and to make sure you understand the basic principle of probability. Alright? Basic principle of probability. But it's not difficult at all. So if you've done this, then we can now say, remember, we said there are 3 possible scenarios. So the probability here, or the final probability here of getting only 2. So let me say probability of only 2 is going to be that either X and Y occur, sorry, I mean B, X and Y occur and Z does not occur. And that probability is what we got here as 1 over 10. Or, remember we said or is plus. So now we are adding, please take notes. Or X will occur, Z will occur, Y will not occur, which is 1 over 30. Or Y will occur, Z will occur, X will not occur, which is 1 over 5. Alright? And if you do this addition, which I believe you can do, LCM here is 30. 10 into 30 is 3. 3 times 1, 3. 30 into 31 times 1, 1. 5 into 36 plus 1 times 1, that's 6. So 3 plus 6 plus 1 is 10 over 30, which is 1 over 3. So the probability is 1 over 3 for the B part, that only 2 of them will occur, is 1 over 3. All right. Now, there is C, there is D, there is E. So we'll just continue the process. So for C, is the probability that only one will occur, right? And probability that only one will occur, just like the other one, you just be careful. That means X occurs, Y and Z does not occur. Or Y occurs, X and Z does not occur. Or Z occurs, X and Y does not occur. All right? So Let's say probability of, let's just be fast, x, then y will not occur, z will not occur. All right. And probability of x from the question, we are told that the probability of x is 1 over 4. So x is 1 over 4. Then not y is 1 over 3. Not z is 3 over 5. So here 3 can cancel 3, so that we are left with 1 over 20. Okay, so this is the probability that only x will occur, but that's not all. We still have to find the probability that only y will occur. So if we continue here, please remember this is for C. This is for C. So if we continue here, we also look for the probability that x will not occur, y will occur, y will occur, um, y will occur. So let's clean this. And then z will not occur. Now x will not occur. The probability of that is 3 over 4. Then y will occur. Y will occur. The probability of that is y will occur is 2 over 3. And then z will not occur is 3 over 5. All right, everything is already here. Yes, x will not occur is 3 over 4. That's this one here. So it doesn't confuse you. That's this one here. Then y will occur is 2 over 3. That's this. And then z will not occur is 3 over 5. That's this. So let's multiply this out. We can simply cancel out. This 3 will cancel this 3. 2 here. 2 here is 2. So we are left with 3 over 10. 2 times 5. The probability that only y will occur is 2 over 10. All right. And then now, how about the probability that x will not occur, y will not occur, but z will now occur? Remember, under C, we are looking for the probability that only one will occur. So if x is not occurring, that's 3 over 4. That's not x. Not y here is 1 over 3. And then z, probability of z is 2 over 5. You can always confirm it from the top here. Probability of z is 2 over 5. Not y is 1 over 3. Not x is 3 over 4. So please always confirm it so that you don't use wrong values. Like I said, it's not difficult, but it can get confusing. All right. 2 here is 1. 2 here is 2. 3 will cancel 3. So we have 1 over 10. Now, finally, for this one, this question is getting longer. Now, let's look at the probability of only 1. That means probability of only x, which is 1 over 20, or that's plus only y, 3 over 10, or only z, 1 over 10. Now, LCM here is 20. 20 to 20 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 10 into 20 is 2. 2 times 3, 6. 10 into 22, 2 times 1, 2. So that means this will give me 9 over 20. Probability of only one occurring is 9 over 20. Alright, so moving on, this is D. And what did he say we should find? That none of the events will occur. None of the events. Okay, this is quite straightforward. Probability of none means probability that not x and not y and not z. Simple. So not x is 3 over 4. Always confirm it. Not y is 1 over 3. Not z is 3 over 5. If you need to confirm it, you can check up here. 3 over 4 for not x, 1 over 3 not y, 3 over 5 not z. Right? So if you cancel out here, 3 can cancel out 3 to leave you with what? 3 over 20 as your answer. So the probability that none of them will occur is 3 over 20. And finally, probability that only z will occur. Now I chose this question that has a lot of sub questions so that you can see many different possibilities of questions that come under this and how they can be solved. All right. So only z is still the same thing. If it's only z, that means x will not occur. I think we've even solved this. We've even solved this because it should be the same thing with this. This one, yes, it should be the same thing with this one. It should be the same thing with this one here. It should be the same thing with this one because this is the probability of only z. So it's the same thing. X will not occur, y will not occur, and z will occur. So probability of only z should be the same thing that we solved here. Who is that? Who? Come in. My boss is not around there. He went to the class. So the probability of only z, call him, is 1 over 10. All right. Like I said, it's the same thing with this that we've solved. So it's 1 over 10. All right. So you can see how probability questions can be solved. You can take your time to go through this again. And like I begged you, try to share this so that others can watch this and learn because probability questions, like I said, they are simple, but they can get confusing. So you need to be careful. It's not hard as you can see, but you need to be careful so that you do not make mistakes with them. So you can take your time, go through it again. Take your time, go through it again, and understand it properly. Right? If this is making sense, if you're learning something, if you're getting value, please don't forget to engage with this session. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you like or what you don't like about the session. Let me know if there are particular topics you want me to focus on next in maybe the next week, the next episode, or just let me know what you think in the comments and then share this, please. All right. Make sure somebody sees this through you. Okay, this is another question, and this is set. This is set. And let's see how we solve this solution. Now we are told that in a survey of 290 newspaper readers, 181 of them read the Daily Times, 142 read the Guardian, and 117 read the Punch. All right. I know many of us will know about set. We've done set a lot of times. Set is a simple, another simple area. Maths is simple on its own, but if you don't understand it, it can be difficult for you. So let us say we have this. Let me make this drawing bigger. Let me make this drawing bigger. This is our Venn diagram. All right. So we have 3 sets inside it. All right, for the 3 papers. Right. So we are told that the total number is 290 readers. Okay. Daily Times, I'll use D, is 181 people that read Daily Times. Guardian is 142 people. 142 readers of the Guardian, and then the Punch has 117 readers. The question is here, and I hope it's legible enough for you to see. Okay, I say everyone reads at least one of the three papers. Now we are told that 75. Now everyone reads at least one of the three papers. That means the middle here is X. All right, the intersection of all the three papers. That's where everyone reads, or a paper that everyone reads. That means we have an intersection here, which is X. Let me close this up. All right. So we are told that 75 people read the Daily Times and the Guardian. All right. That means this place now, this place, this whole place is 75. This intersection of Daily Times and Guardian. Please, if you don't understand sets, we have done this on the channel. So you can uh, take time to go through our videos on set. There's a playlist on set on this channel. We solved a lot of questions on set. I think this is very similar to one of the questions there. It may not be the exact question. So take time to go through that. But this set is the set of people who read, that's this intersection here, people who read Daily Times and Guardian. And we are told that they are 75. So if this whole set is 75, this remaining part here should be 75 minus X. All right. If this whole place is 75 from here to here, and we know that this part is X, so this remaining part is 75 minus X. All right. I hope you can see that. I hope it's legible enough. I don't know how else I'll write it. Let me see if I can write it better. So this is 75 minus X. Okay, that's better. Now, also, we are told that 60 read the Daily Times and the Punch. So Daily Times and Punch, this whole intersection is 60. The same way, if the whole place is 60 and the middle here is X, this remaining part should be 60 minus X. All right. 54 read the Guardian and the Punch. So this whole intersection is 54. And if this part is X, this remaining part will be 54 minus X. All right. So I hope you understand up to this point. Now we are told to draw a Venn diagram to illustrate this information, which is what we are doing. And then how many people read all three papers? Exactly two of the papers, exactly one of the papers, at most two papers, at least two papers, and the guardians alone. Okay. Now, one thing I tell people before you start this thing, try to fill up all these places. So you can fill up here, and fill up here. It makes it easier. Now, to fill up this place, this is to get people who read Daily Times alone. So D only, to get the number of people that read Daily Times alone, that's this space here, this place, that's Daily Times only. To get the number of people that read it, remember that the whole people or the whole number of people that read Daily Times is 181. That's this, right? So if we know that 181 people in total read Daily Times, and we want to remove all the people that read Daily Times and any other paper, we want only those that read Daily Times, that's Daily Times alone. So we are going to say 181 minus this intersection, that's this 75 minus X. Then also we are going to minus this other intersection of Daily Time and Punch, which is 60 minus X. And then you subtract also this um, intersection of people that read all three papers. All right. And so this will give you um, here minus X can cancel plus X. That's 0. And then 75 plus 60 is 135. So I have 181 minus 135. Then minus times minus here will give you plus x. And this will give me 181 minus 135 should give me 46 plus x. You can confirm this, please. I think this should be 46. Um, yeah. So that's number of, this is number of people that read daily times schedule. Meaning I can come here and write 46 plus x. That's for daily time alone. Then for guardian alone, remember that this is also guardian alone, the same thing. 142 is the total number of people that read guardian. That's this. Minus, then you remove all the intersection. This, and the middle. So minus 75 minus x plus this guardian and point intersection is 54 minus x, and then the middle is x, which will give you 142 minus 75 plus 54 should give you 129, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 75 plus 54 is 129. Minus x will cancel plus x here. So if you come this side, minus x cancel plus x, and then minus times minus is plus x here. Now 142 minus 129 should be around 13. Yes, 13 plus x. If you have your calculator or maybe your phone calculator, you can confirm all these values so that, because I'm doing this live here, and I'm mainly doing this mentally. I don't have any calculator here, so in case I make mistakes, make sure you are confirming these values. Now for punch alone, the total is 117. You also subtract this intersection, so you have 60 minus x, then 54 minus x, then x. So guardian alone, sorry, is 13 plus x. And then for punch alone, we have this. This will cancel this as usual. 60 plus 54 should be 60 plus 50 is 110, so 114 minus minus plus x, and this is 3 plus x. So punch alone is 3 plus x. Now if we have all this, we are already on our way to solving this question. I tell people this is the first thing you always do. Try to fill up all the interior spaces in your Venn diagram. And sometimes you may have something outside here. When they tell you that nobody reads any of the paper, maybe there are some questions you will see where they tell you that there are some people that do not read any of the paper, or that don't take any of the subjects, or that don't play any of the sports. It's going to be outside here. All right. So in this question is not there, because they told us here that everybody reads at least one. For some questions, they may tell you, oh, 50 people do not read any of the papers. They will be outside here. All right. So that's just for you to take note of. It is not part of this particular question. All right. So let's remove this. All right. So now, question B, I. We are told how many people read all three papers. That means how many people read Daily Times and Guardian and Punch. All right. Now to get this, the simple thing to do is I tell people add up everything. Now you're looking for X. You're looking for X, right? So add up everything inside here. This plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. Add up everything inside. Assuming there was also an interior, you also add it up and equate it to your total number. So what this means is that 290, which is our total, the total number of readers, will be equal to, now we add up everything here. So let's start with 46 plus x, which is this, then plus 75 minus x, plus the next one, 13 plus x, which is this, then plus 54 minus x, which is this, Then the next one is plus 3 plus x, which is this. Then we have this one here, plus 60 minus x, and then the middle is plus x. So first thing, let's cancel out minus and plus x. Plus x here will cancel minus x here. Please follow me. Plus x here will cancel minus x here. Plus x here will cancel minus x here. So we are left with 290 is equal to, now if we add up all this, 46 plus 75 plus 13 plus 54 plus 3 plus 60, add it up. But if you do this, this is 106. You should be getting about 251. You should be getting 251. All right, so please confirm it if you have the calculator. But if you add up all those things, you should be getting 251. So let me finish this here on this side. Let me finish it on this side. Let me reduce this. I hope you're following and this is making sense. You're learning something. Whether you're watching me live, you're watching the replay. Please let me know if you're learning. Let me know if this is making sense. Let me know if this is clear enough for you. And I always tell you, engage, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. All right. So let me continue here. Now we have 290 is equals to 251 plus x. Of course, we are looking for x, so we have to collect like terms, meaning that 251 will cross over to the side. Faith came to look for you. Godfrey, Godfrey, Faith came to look for you. Faith. So if 251 crosses to this side, of course it's plus here, so it becomes minus. We have 290 minus 251 equals to x. And 290 minus 251 should be 39. All right, so 39 people read all three papers. 39 people read all three papers. Okay, so that's that for that one. Let's continue. Let's continue. How long have we spent here? Let me check. Okay, okay. We're already at almost an hour. Maybe we'll stop after this question. All right. Now BII says BII says how many people read exactly two of the papers. Two of the papers means either those who read Daily Times and Guardian or Guardian and Punch or Daily Times and Punch. Right? That's two. So they either read Daily Times and Guardian or they read Guardian and Punch or they read Daily Times and Punch. That's people that read two. And we've already kind of done all this. That's why the first thing you do, I tell people, is to do all this here. Try to fill in all this empty space. If you can fill in these spaces, most of these are done. Now, Daily Time and Guardian is 75 minus x. Daily Time and Punch is 60 minus x. Then Guardian and Punch is 54 minus x. That's the number of people that read two papers. So this intersection here plus this intersection here plus this intersection here. I hope we are together. So this is going to be 75 minus x. That's Daily Time and Guardian, or which is plus. Then Guardian and Punch is 54 minus x. Or Daily Time and Punch is 60 minus x. Right? And we know that x is what? Okay, let's just sorry, this is not 7x. This is 75. Now, if we continue, this is 75 plus 54 plus 60, which will give us what? 75 plus 54 should be 70 plus 50 is 120, 129 plus 60 is 189. So this will give us 189 minus x minus x minus x minus x is minus 3x. All right. And then we know that x is what? 39. We have found the value x here to be 39. So that means this will give us, um, let me scroll down more. That means this will give us what? 189 minus 3 times 39 is what? 3 times 39. 117. Okay, so that's 117. And if you subtract this, I think your answer is 72. All right, confirm it as well, but your answer should be 72. Okay? 189 minus 117. Okay, so 72. Now, that's probability of people that read two papers. Then, if you're asked for probability of people that read one paper, that's I, one paper, exactly. That means people that read only Daily Trust, Daily Times, or Guardian, or Punch. That's one. All right, and we've already here. This is people that read only Daily Times, 46 plus X. Guardian, 13 plus X. Punch, 3 plus X. Is the same thing as here. All right. So it's a simple matter of saying that this would be people that read Daily Times is 46 plus X, or people that read Guardian is 13 plus X, like I just showed you. People that read Punch, sorry, this all should be times, should be plus. Okay, and then Punch is 3 plus X. So 43 plus 13 is 59 plus 3, 62. 62 plus x plus x is 3x. 62 plus 3x. And we now recall that x is what? 13. 39, sorry. We've already found out that x is 39, right? So that means this will give me 62 plus 3 times 39, and 62 plus, I think we'll find out that 3 times 39 is 117. And if I add 62 to this, that should be 179. Okay. So 179 people out of the 290 people in total read only one paper. Simple. So you can see that if you're able to fill out the Venn diagram, fill all the sections, then anything they ask you, you can just get it from there. How many people read two papers alone, for instance, as is asked here? Simple. Just go to your Venn diagram. Two papers here, two papers, two papers. How many people read one paper? Exactly one paper. This. So your focus first should be filling out your Venn diagram. Right? Now we are asked in IV, how many people read at most two papers? At most. At most two paper means people that read one paper and people that read two papers. Right? How many people read one paper? How many people read two papers? How many people read one paper alone? And how many people read two papers? That means, remember, it's at most. So this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. All right. People that read daily time alone, plus people that read Guardian alone, plus people that read Punch alone, plus people that read daily time and Punch, plus people that read Guardian and Punch, plus people that read daily time and Punch. That's at most two papers. All right. So probability of at most, not, sorry, not probability. Number of people that read two papers alone means we are looking at either those that read daily time and Guardian, or Guardian and Punch, or daily time and Punch, or daily time alone, or Guardian alone, or Punch alone. Remember, they said at most two. At most means that two is the highest. So you start from those that read one paper and then those that read two papers. Okay. In if it's in a question where there are people that don't read any paper, then you include those that don't read any paper, those that read one, and those that read two papers. All right. So this is still similar to what we have done. We know those that read Daily Time and Guardian is um, 75 minus x, and then Guardian and Punch is 54 minus x, and then Daily Time and Punch is 60 minus x, and then, or maybe to make it easier, no, let's just go like this. Then 46 plus x is Daily Time alone, 13 plus x is Guardian alone, 3 plus x is Punch alone. Now if I add up all this, 75 plus 54 plus 60, these ones gave me um 189 before, right? 75 plus 54 plus 60 is 189. Then 46 plus 13 plus 3 is 62. So 189 plus 62 will be what? 189 plus 62. That's 251, right? So this is 251 plus, okay. Now in this case we have minus x. Let's cancel this with this plus x. Minus x cancelled plus x. Minus x cancel plus x. In this case, there's no even value of x here. So just this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this, which is 251. So our final answer is 251. All right. I I I I was expecting that there will be some x values to substitute. But in this case, all values of x, the negative ones, we have three negative values of x and three positive values of x. So they will cancel each other out. And all you need to do is just add up these numbers. 75 plus 54 plus 60 is 189. We've done that before. 46 plus 13 plus 3 is 62. So 189 plus 62 will give you 251. That means 251 people read at most two papers. Then they ask you also to find the number of people that read at least two papers. At least two papers. At least means people that read two papers and those who read three papers, right? So those who read two or those who read three, that's at least two papers. So that means we are looking at those who read 2, that these ones, daily time and guardian, daily time and punch, guardian and punch, or those who read 3, so daily time and guardian and punch. All right, we already know that daily time and guardian is 75 minus x, guardian and punch is 54 minus x, daily time and punch is 60 minus x, and those who read all 3 is x, right? So in this case, minus x here will cancel plus x. 75 plus 54 plus 60, we've done it before, and that is 189. Minus x minus 2x. But we also know that x is 39. So 2 times 39. Therefore, 189 minus 39 times 2 should be 78 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And so our final answer, 189 minus 78, should be 111. Yes. Yes, 111. You can confirm that like I always say. Confirm it, confirm it, confirm it. But that should be 111. Alright, then finally, we asked the people that read Guardian alone, right? These 2 questions have taken time, but I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. Guardian alone. Now, we've already found Guardian alone to be 13 plus x. So, it's a simple question. We know that VI, Guardian alone, is 13 plus x, and we know that x is 39. Okay? We know already that x is 39. Therefore, guardian alone is 13 plus 39, which will give you what? 52, if I'm correct. 52. All right. So guardian alone is 52. What if they ask you daily times alone? Simple. 46 plus x is people that read daily time, and x is 39. So 46 plus 39 will give you the answer. Guardian alone, 13 plus x. So 13 plus 39 will give you the answer. So this is basically how you solve set questions. At least for this level, up to 100, 200 level, three set questions are the most you will get. Probably there are others that have more, but you won't see it at this level for A and O level. All right. So if you can understand this, the way you solve here, you are good to go as far as it involves sets. So take time to go through this solution again. And then, like I said at the beginning, try and go through this channel. We have playlists of videos on sets. We started from the beginning of set, explained it, and then up to 2 set problems, 3 set problems. So that will help you. Finally, let's rush through this. We've already spent about an hour, or almost an hour. Now, this is logarithm. This is logarithm. I think this should take less time than any other one. I will have to evaluate this. Now, first of all, if you are solving questions on logarithm, if there's any number before the log from the power law, you can always take it up. This is the power law, basically. This n can become a power to give you something like this. So that means we can rewrite the question they gave us as log 5, 3 over 5 plus log 15 over 2 raised to power 3 base 5 minus log 81 over 8 base 5. Alright. And then if you've written it like this, because they are all in base 5, you can take them together as one base. And then you have 3 over 5 plus in logarithm is multiplication. So you're multiplying this by 15 over 2 raised to power 3. And let me just 15 raised to power 3 should be what? Let me calculate that. That's 15 raised to power 3. 15 raised to power 3. Okay, 3,375. So the answer, 15 raised to power 3 is 3375. Then 2 raised to power 3, that's the denominator is 8. All right, then um, minus means divide. So divided by 81 over 8. I can still rewrite this as log 5. Now, first of all, let me start reducing this. 3375 divided by 5. 3375. If I divide it by 5, what do I get? 675. So first of all here, let me cancel out this. 5 here, 1. 5 here, 675. So that I have 3 over 1 times 675 over 8. Now, of course, when you're dealing with fraction, if you have division like this, you can change it to multiplication and invert the number after it. So the number after the fraction, you turn it upside down. You have this. So 8 here can cancel 8 here. 3 here is 1. 3 into 81 is 27. So we have log 5, 675 over 27. I think we can still divide this. If we divide 675 by 27, what do you get? Check your calculator, please. Yeah, this will give you 25. We have log 5, 25, which of course can be written as log 25 is 5 square is 5. Why did you change 25 to 5 square? So that it can be in the same it can be the same number as the base. So now you have 5, 5. And from the power law, this power 2 can come to the back. So we have 2 log 5 base 5. And we also know one of the laws of logarithm that the log of any number to the same base is 1. All right. So therefore, this is 2 times log 5 base 5 is 1, and this is 2. All right. So the evaluation, the answer of this whole question is 2. Very simple, very simple. Also, um, if you're struggling with logarithms, we have videos on logarithm on this channel. Logarithm indices, sorts is one of the topics, or they are one of the topics we have treated on this channel. All right, we spent a lot of time looking at different areas of logarithms, indices, and sorts. So also go to the channel, you'll find videos that will explain this more, but this is quite straightforward already. All right. So I believe you have learned something today. Before I end this, I will urge you subscribe to this channel. Please let us hit 200 subscribers before the end of October. All right. Tell a friend about this channel. Someone who you know loves mathematics. Someone who you know needs mathematics. All right. Let them come and let them learn. There's a lot of videos on this channel that teaches several topics in mathematics, and that will be helpful to them. All right. It's better they spend their time here than watching comedy or whatever. All right. And do well to engage with this section. Like it, comment, share it, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you sometime in the future for the third episode. All right. I'll see you sometime in the future for the third episode. Until then, I'm Pendulum. I am your tutor on this channel, and I hope to do more together. All right. Bye for today. Thank you.